everyone, welcome back to another video of Smarter with Lana. In this video I will share with you 3 tips that helped me take my studying from zero to hero. And yes, this is a Hercules reference. Number 1, you've probably heard of something called the Pomodoro Technique. Pomodoro actually means tomato, I think. And that's where the Arabic word bandora comes from. Yeah. Here's an interesting fact for you. But anyway, the Pomodoro Technique is basically when you've got intervals of doing different things. So, for example, you study for 20 minutes and then you relax and do something that you like for 10 minutes. Study for 20 minutes, play video games for 10 minutes, study for 15 minutes, take a break for 5 minutes. You can work it out based on your attention span, basically. But something that really helps me implement this more than just the timer on my phone is one of these cute guys. So here I've got a cat, and here we've got an actual authentic Pomodoro, which is a tomato. So basically these things, let me show you how they work. So here you've got different numbers. You've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
A few moments later.
40, 45, 50, blah, 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 55, and then 60. So basically you've got an hour here. You've got 60 minutes. And let's say that I am studying for 10 minutes and resting for 5 minutes. So I'm gonna move this arrow here. 10 minutes. And it will keep ticking. That ticking noise actually makes me crack on with work. It's like, okay, I need to get it done. I need to get it done. Come on, time is running. It really helps me, so I just don't get distracted when I'm using one of these. And then it will do this. Oh, I panic every time this happens. So yeah, using a Pomodoro really helps, and you can set the intervals to whatever you're comfortable with. You can start with 10 minutes studying, 5 minutes doing what you like, and then the studying, or it doesn't have to be studying, it can be working. I use it to finish my feedback forms at work because I just hate doing that. So I use that for them, and I always promise myself, because I end up spending so much time on them, even though, you know, they only need, 5 minutes each. So, but I end up spending so much time on them just because I keep doing other things in the background. Maybe I'll watch a video whilst I'm doing them, and that just ruins the workflow. So having one of these ticking in the background reminds me that no, Lana, you can only spend 10 minutes on these feedback forms, and they are not taking more than that. Number 2, this was so incredibly helpful, especially now during online learning, online lectures and recorded lectures. I started using it last year, and it's basically this add-on on Google or on any browser that you use. You can get this add-on and it speeds up whatever you're watching. So basically I can speed up all these recorded lectures when I'm revising or when I'm trying to write my notes, and that made a huge difference. Oh my god. So now a 1-hour lecture takes 30 minutes. So first I started listening at a times 0.5 speed, but now I can listen to lectures at times 2, double the speed, and yeah, it just sounds like natural speech to me. But the worst thing is that now I really struggle to attend actual lectures because of the speed at which lecturers speak at. I'm like, why are they speaking in slow-mo? Yeah, that really helps me. I will show you here somewhere on the screen how I do that. I will also insert a clip of what it sounds like and what it looks like. It saves so much time, and I may or may have not started using it on shows that I'm watching, because every time I'm watching a show I'm like, oh, I feel guilty because I'm just wasting time. Normally I'd skip through these. If you know me, you'll know that I just can't watch the whole thing. I have to like skip through it. Like, come on, where's the important part? But when I'm speeding it up, it's just so much better because I don't have to spend much time wasting my time or enjoying my time really, but in my head, like, the aftermath is that, oh, why did I wait? I'm just talking too much. Yeah, that was the second tip.
Okay, so as you can see, I literally just typed video speed controller Opera because I'm using the Opera browser, and I go onto here, excuse my horribly slow internet connection. Then you'll be able to add the extension to Opera. I've already got it installed. Now, once you've installed the extension, you should be able to see something like that on the top left corner of every video that you play. So let me show you an example. So here is a lecture of mine that I'm gonna show you what it would do to that lecture. So as you see, this is the bar here, and I'm going to play it at 1.9.
Blood cell. What's the data for this schematic diagram? By using immunolabeling for antibodies against markers of red blood cells and
Shout
macrophages.
out
You can see
to
this multi-lobed
Mark
cytoplasmic
Williams,
appearance of
our great
here of the young
lecturer.
reticulocyte. You can see the central macrophage with its nucleus, around which there are nucleated and unnucleated maturing red blood cells.
As you can see, I can just keep going up, or at the same time I can go
stem cell factor,
down, which will slow it down.
and vascular.
So yeah, that's basically it. Hope that was helpful, useful, whatever you want to call it. Bye.
Third tip, it is quite generic, still I know that so many people haven't tried this yet. Get a freaking diary. Like, these things, they just make things so much easier. And when you're trying to study for something, when you're trying to, so I'll show you inside this thing. I'll try and zoom. But yeah, you can write different stuff. It has different sections in it, so it's really helpful. When you're trying to write what you want to do on your to-do list, be specific. Don't just say that I want to study for 3 hours today. Be specific. Tell yourself what things you want to get done today. For example, what was on mine today is to watch a Nerd Ninja, or Ninja Nerd, I actually don't know, but video on immunity, because we're covering immunity and infection at the moment. So I've been watching the entire series he'd posted on immunity and infection, and oh my god, it's just been so good. So on my to-do list was to watch 2 of these videos. So that's really measurable. I finished these videos today, so I can cross that off of my list. Be specific on your studying goals. If you're setting to go through a lecture, set which lecture you want to go through or which module. And again, if you're doing it for work, do the same thing. So these were my top 3 studying tips. I have loads more because I do like studying, I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely enjoy like sitting down and making notes or like reading something. That's why I don't have friends. I do have friends. She says. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you found this useful. And please let me know, what tips do you think are good for studying or getting work done online and keeping with your deadlines. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy and I will see you next time. Bye.